To enjoy this meditation fully, I'd like you to be able to sit in a straight back chair with your feet firmly on the ground and your hands on your knees, your palms facing up, or lay down in a comfortable position with your legs uncrossed, your arms by your side, the palms facing up. When you're ready, I'd like you to take some deep in-breaths. Expand your diaphragm and just releasing any tensions of the day. And again, a nice deep breath in and release. Feeling your shoulders relax and your back relax. Deep breath in and release. Now you are fully protected and you are perfectly safe. And you can wake up from this meditation any time that you like. This is time for you. It's alright to take this time for you. A nice deep breath in. And when you breathe out, completely relax. Now close your eyes if you haven't already. And I'd like you to imagine that you're sitting in a meadow on top of a hill. All the spring flowers are coming out and the sun is warm and your feet are bare. Your feet are bare on the ground and you can feel the energy, the cleansing, healing energy of Mother Earth coming up through the ground, through your feet, rising up through your body until you are completely, totally filled with white light. So take a deep breath in and release and enjoy the beautiful meadow. You feel completely relaxed and at ease. You can hear the birds singing and you can feel the warmth of the sun. You notice at the bottom of the hill there is a vast ancient wood, and you decide that you might go and have an explore. So you get up and you start walking down the hill, feeling the grass under your feet and the warmth of the sun on your back. And you walk down the hill towards the trees. It's such a beautiful day. You walk down the hill and down the hill until you reach the edge of the forest. As you step into the forest, you can see that there is an enormous tree just to the left of you. You walk up towards the tree, and as you do, you notice that there's a door in the trunk of the tree. You push on the door and it opens. You step inside the tree. It is warm and it is light and it is relaxing. It's very pleasant to be in the tree. And you notice in front of you there's another door. Beside the door is a box. When you look at the box, you realise that there's a cloak on your shoulders. And this cloak is the tension and the events of the day before. And you take that off, you untie it, and you take off the day. And you release yourself from the day. Then you put the cape in the box, leaving the day behind you. As you go through the door, you see a beautiful lane and there's your power animal who's come to greet you. What animal has come to greet you? This animal is here for your strength and your protection and your guidance, and will accompany you on this journey today. You can feel the grass again, warm and comfortable under your feet as you walk down the lane between the tall, beautiful trees, listening to the birds as you walk down the lane. Keep walking down the lane until on the right you notice there is a beautiful violet coloured stream just bubbling along. This bubbling violet stream is the flow of life, the flow of unconditional life that flows along with you, and it is beautiful. You keep walking down the side of the stream, down the beautiful lane, your power animal just slightly in front of you, and it leads you to a bridge. It's a small bridge, and it crosses the bridge in front of you, so you follow it across the bridge. When you get to the other side, you notice that there's a clearing, and in the clearing there's a beautiful bench in front of a crop of trees, and your power animal goes to the bench and sits down beside it and waits for you to join it on the bench. You sit on the bench, you're all warm and lovely, and you notice that all of a sudden your healing guide has appeared to you. You say hello to your healing guide and you say, "Thank you, I am ready and open to receive healing." Your spirit guide comes behind you and they put their hands on your shoulders, and you feel the love and the healing coming through you. You breathe in deeply and relax, accepting the healing. I will leave you here just for a few moments to receive this healing. You take another deep breath in as the spirit guide takes their hands from your shoulders. You feel wonderful. You can feel the light in your body from Mother Earth and the healing that you've just received. And you stand up and you thank your healing guide. Your power animal sits up, stands up, and starts walking towards the crops of trees. So you follow your power animal towards the crops of trees, where you realise that to the left there is a path. Your power animal starts walking down the path, and you follow it to see where it's going. You walk down the path and you can see a hut surrounded by a fence, and in the fence there's a gate. Your power animal goes to the gate and sits beside it, and you know that it wants you to go through the gate and into the hut. So you open the gate and you go down the side of the hut until you reach the doorway. In the doorway there is an extremely powerful healing shaman waiting for you. Their face is so kind that you immediately want to spend time with them as they beckon you in. You know that whatever they show you, whatever they ask you to do, is going to be for your highest good and your greatest guidance. They point to a big bowl on an open fire, and in the bowl there's a spoon, a wooden spoon, and they say to you, think of something you really would like to release from your life, something that no longer serves you, something that you carry with you that holds you back from being the best that you can be, and put it in the pot. So you put this in the pot, get the spoon, the shaman says, and stir the pot. Stir it anti-clockwise. Stir this thing away from you and release it from your energy system. Release it from your emotional body. Release it from your physical body. You stir this pot anti-clockwise. You're stirring, releasing this thing that no longer serves you. Releasing this thing that no longer serves you until it completely dissolves in the pot and is taken away from you. Then your shaman says to you, put something in the pot that you would like to receive, something that you truly want for your highest good. So you put this thing in the pot, and now he says, stir the pot towards you. Stir this clockwise to bring this into your space. Stir this thing that you are willing to receive. Be open and say, I am willing to receive. You stir the pot, and you stir the pot round and around, and the liquid in the pot changes colour, and it is bright, and you know that this thing that you have asked to receive, this thing that you are open to receive, will come to you. After a while, your shaman says, this is done now. Come sit with me for a moment. You have worked well. So you sit with the shaman on a bench, and you feel really, really lovely, and really warm, and really loved, and really safe. And you see that the white light that's been in you is now turned to a beautiful emerald green, and you can feel the healing of what you've just done surging through your body. Now that you have done your work here, it's time for you to go. You get up and your shaman leads you back to the door of the hut and you say thank you. As you leave the hut, you notice that the landscape is now various shades of purple, beautiful violet and beautiful lavenders and all sorts of purples in the leaves and the grass. But this feels totally natural to you. It's just beautiful. And you know that this is the unconditional love of the universe surrounding you and enveloping you. So you go to the gate and you open the gate and your power animal stands up to lead you back to the tree. You walk back up the path and a drizzle comes down over you, but you won't get wet. This is a violet flame rain coming to cleanse your aura and clear out your energy system of any residues of anything that is holding you back. Anything, any hurts, any pains in your emotional, mental and physical body that is stopping you becoming who you would wish to become. As you walk past the crops of trees and back past the bench in the clearing, you feel now the courage and the strength to be all that you can be. As you walk across the bridge with your power animal in front of you, leading the way, you realize that your dreams and desires are given to you to be fulfilled, and that it's okay for you to fulfill them. It's okay for you to pursue those dreams and reach those desires, because you are perfect as you are. It's okay to be strong. It's okay to be powerful. It's okay to be you. So you continue to walk back up the lane, following your power animal, being cleansed by the beautiful violet rain. You reach the door of the tree, and your power animal sits down. And you know that you can call on your power animal to walk with you any time that you choose. You just have to ask it to be there. You thank your power animal, and you open the door and go back into the tree. In the box where you left the cape of the day, you now see that there is a beautiful blue, gleaming, shiny, glittery cloak. And you pick that up, and you put that on, and you tie it on. And this is a cloak of protection, and this is a cloak of healing. So you can have this healing anytime you choose. You just have to think about being in the cloak. You open the door out of the tree, back into the woods, and you can see the meadow. You walk up the hill, and all the colours are normal, and the grass is green, and the sun is out, and the sky is blue. And you walk back up to the top of the hill, and you sit down in the place that you started. And you take a nice deep cleansing breath in. And release. And you know that your feet and your body and your soul are all grounded in Mother Earth. You use your consciousness to bring your awareness back into your body and back into the space where you started, back into the room where you actually are. And you can wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes and blink your eyes and come back into this space. Namaste. May I suggest you go and get a glass of water before you do anything else.